and welcome to Gino's Picks. Daddy can't stop smiling. Another 3 in 1 week. 19-9 on the year. 68% against the spread, so you can't wait to get to the picks. But first, you know what really grinds my gears? These stupid no more commercials on the NFL. Is anyone else out there who loves football and doesn't hit women offended by these joke of an NFL ad? No more he was drunk. No more it's none of my business. People that don't hit women have no use for this ad. Oh, and here's a little footnote for you, Roger Goodell. The NFL assholes that do hit women are doing it during these commercial breaks or in the middle of a game when their team isn't covering. At any rate, on behalf of the non-animals who enjoy the NFL, give me some information I can use. No more parlaying the Chargers to the over. No more changing your fantasy lineup at 12:58. Oh, and if you're going to give advice to the non-violent fan, give it to the victims, the women watching. Maybe you should be showing a woman with a black eye saying, no more, these eggs are warm enough. Or a woman with a limp saying, no more walking in front of the TV during the instant replay. Oh, and then just to get a man's attention, maybe have a hot chick in there like Janae Rice. Am I saying she's blazing hot? Nope, but she's a real knockout. Am I right? Don't hit women. Don't waste my time. Let's get to the picks. People, it's not going to get funnier than no more these eggs are warming up, but let's give it a shot. My first pick, the Jets are giving 3 to the Bills at MetLife Stadium. Well, Kyle Orton has done it again. I said Coyle. He's convinced people that he's an NFL QB. Yep, I know what his numbers are, and I know what his quarterback rating is, and I even know that his team is 2-1 since he took over. But here's a little stat. Do you know in those 3 games combined, his team has led for less than 15 minutes? Wow, it's almost like I've been saying since Denver let him go. He puts up the majority of his numbers against the prevent defense while his team is losing, which is why I think this creepy pedophile mustache that he has is so perfect, because just like them, he does his best work while he's trailing you. The Jets defense is too good to let Orton do anything. Take the Jets and lay the 3. My next pick, the Patriots are giving 6 to the Bears in Foxborough. What can you say about Mark Trestman other than maybe he needs to go back to the CFL as he's completely lost track of this team? I mean, how bad are the Bears this season? After another lackluster effort against the Dolphins, the Bears are not only 3-4 on the year, but they're winless at Soldier Field. Yup, we're going into week 8 of the NFL, and the only thing that's been beaten in Chicago is a Bears fan in the stadium parking lot Sunday. But despite being so badly and having to be airlifted to the hospital, we still know he's a diehard Bears fan. You know why? Because just like every other Bears fan, this guy is critical. The Patriots are coming off 10 days rest, a near miss against the Jets, and they are ready to beat them senseless. Take the Pats, lay the 6. Beat them senseless. My next pick, the Texans are giving 1.5 to the Titans in Tennessee. Maybe I've been too hard on Ryan Fitzpatrick. I mean, say what you want about him, but he's still the starter in Houston, right? Despite the fact that every week I tell you he can't beat good quarterbacks. Why? Because good quarterbacks play keep away from J.J. Watt. Well, this week the Texans travel off to face the Titans, and Jake Locker, who's on the injury report so much, he may have to legally change his last name to questionable. But whether he starts or clipboard Jesus, J.J. Watt will have a field day against either of these mediocre QBs. You know why? Because he gets to practice against one every day of the week. Say what? Take the Texans and lay the 1.5. Which brings me to my Double Your Money Monday Night betters. I like to call it 7-1 against the spread, 88%. We're stealing. All right, the Washington Redskins travel to Dallas where they're getting 9.5 from the Cowboys. Ladies and gentlemen, Colt McCoy is starting for the Redskins in what is the perfect return home for the Texas Longhorn. And I think he does well. Not to mention that, for as well as they've been playing this year, the Cowboys, their defense isn't that good. In fact, the defense of the Cowboys is ranked 14th and the Redskins defense is ranked 7th. Does that mean they're twice as good as the Cowboys? It does to me because I'm too lazy to do math, people. Meanwhile, on offense, if Washington would stop focusing on rushing back RG3 from injuries and start focusing on the rushing attack they have in Alfred Morris and Ray Halou Jr., maybe they can control the ball long enough to exploit the Cowboys' shaky defense, which has gotten so confident that earlier this week they released Michael Sam because the NFL is a lot like the gay community. Size matters, and he's a little guy. But his release makes this pick easy. You know why? Because only 2 things come from Texas. Steers and, well, whatever. You know the rest. And thanks to Jerry Jones, he's left us only 1 pick, and I'm steering my money to the Skins. Take the Skins, the dime, and those are Gino's picks. It's funny because I love gay people. Maybe too much.